My name is Tom Stroup, and on Find the Right Road today, I'm going to provide a full review of my 2015 BMW 435i xDrive, so stick around. So before I dive into the particulars of this 435i with xDrive, perhaps a little background regarding the 4 Series is in order first. Back in 2013, if you wanted a coupe of this style, you would have bought a 3 Series coupe. The 3 Series at the time consisted of a coupe, a convertible, and the 4-door sedan. For 2014, BMW made the decision to split off the convertible and the coupe and make them the 4 Series, which is what this vehicle is. This is referred to as the F32 body style by BMW nomenclature, and so it's available in both the coupe and the convertible version. While it shares the same wheelbase as the 3 Series, it is slightly longer, it is a little bit wider, and it has a slightly lower center of gravity than its 3 Series brethren. Now, to confuse matters even more, BMW then introduced the Grand Coupe or the Grand Coupe, which is a 4-door sedan, but it's called a coupe. Okay, I'm confused just trying to describe it to you. Anyways, that is kind of the background regarding the 4 Series in the BMW lineup. Its direct competitors in this category would be the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, the Audi A5 and S5, as well as the Cadillac CTS Coupe. So in my hand, I am holding the original window sticker for this 2015 BMW 435i with xDrive. And so let's go through the car based on the various option packages that this model came with. Now, the base price on a 435i with xDrive is $48,000. This car is equipped with the Estoril blue metallic paint job, which was a $550 option. It also has the cold weather package, which was a $700 option, and that option includes the front heated seats, and you can see the controls here on either side of the climate control system in the interior. It also has a heated steering wheel, which is a bit of contention with my wife and I. We've owned it 2.5 years and put 30,000 miles on it and driven it through 2 winters and never knew it had a heated steering wheel. And the reason for that is that heated steering wheel is located on the steering column down low where it's very difficult to see. And when my wife purchased this as a certified pre-owned vehicle, it was never pointed out to her by the dealer, and we never looked at the owner's manual. And really, who does look at an owner's manual nowadays anyway? This vehicle is also equipped with the driving assistance package. For $950, you got a backup camera, as well as your parking distance control, which is very helpful, as you can see on the display. As you approach an object, either front or back of the vehicle, it will give you different colors from yellow to red, as well as a beep control that will beep louder and more consistently the closer you get to the object. This vehicle also included the premium package. The premium package includes a keyless entry system for the door. So let's say you've gotten out of your car, the door is still unlocked, you left the accessories on, you were listening to the radio. All you need to do is touch your finger, in this case my thumb, to the little ridges on the door handle, and the door will lock and the accessories will turn off. And then when you're ready to get in the car, all you do is place your hand on that door handle and it will automatically unlock. This is, of course, assuming the key fob is either in my pocket or, for a woman, is in your purse. Something within distance of the door will trigger this system. Now, the vehicle also has a lumbar support that came with the premium package. It included 1 year of Sirius XM satellite radio for the original owner, and it also included a touchless trunk release system, which I'll now demonstrate. So once again, with the key fob in your pocket, you walk up and kick your foot underneath the center of the trunk area, and the trunk will automatically open for you. That premium package was $2,200. The technology package was a $3,150 option. That package includes the navigation system, your heads-up display, Your connected drive services, which means you have an app you can download to your phone. Now, personally, I found that app to be somewhat useless because it did not allow me to remote start my vehicle like an OnStar system would for a GM vehicle, for example. The technology package includes the real-time traffic information, smartphone integration for Apple CarPlay or Google Play, some additional extended contents in your instrument cluster when you're driving, and of course your nav system has the xDrive controller, and that controller actually has a touchpad on the top. If you wanted to, for example, spell out using your finger the address you want to go to, you can just write it using the touchpad. This vehicle is also equipped with the M Sport package. The M Sport package included an upgraded suspension, as well as a different front end. The front fascia has been changed, a more aggressive look. The fog lights go away and you get additional ventilation that goes around the braking system and the wheels. In the back, you get a two-tone color change, as well as the lines, the curves on each side of the back end. You get M Sport logos on the individual wheels, as well as an upgraded steering wheel with an M Sport logo. And that package was $3,000. When you add the $995 destination charge, your total retail sticker price of this vehicle was $59,545. Now that we've gone over some of the details of this vehicle, now let's get to what's really important. I'm going to hop in and take it for a spin, and I'm going to tell you what it's like to drive this car. So if you're in the market for a used 4 Series BMW, in the United States you had two engine options. You had the 428i, which was a 2-liter inline turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, made about 240 horsepower. But I recommend you go for the 435i, which is the 3-liter inline turbocharged 6, 300 horsepower, 300 pound-feet of torque, definitely the sportier option. The vehicle has 4 driving modes. The comfort mode is the one that I drive in the most as I'm going back and forth to work. Unfortunately, here in Michigan, we certainly have our share of potholes that haven't been fixed. But it also has a sport mode, and you can definitely feel the difference when you click it over into sport mode. Definitely firms up the suspension, a lot more sportier feel. You'll feel the road much more. There is a Sport Plus mode, which really you probably are only interested in using if you want to use the launch control. And then there's a 4th mode, which is Eco mode, which I guess if you're on the freeway and you got the cruise control set and you're on a long trip and you want to save some gas, I guess you would use Eco mode, although I have to admit my wife and I probably have never used it. Now if you want to run 0 to 60 times with that launch control, 0 to 60 will take you just slightly under 5 seconds, runs a quarter mile in about 13.5, and has a speed limited top speed of 127 miles per hour. The visibility out the car is excellent, both forward and back. The side mirrors are retractable, so when you park your car, if you want, you can retract them. They are heated side mirrors for the wintertime, for those of you who live in climates with 4 different seasons like we do. The vehicle is available in 2 different transmission options, a 6-speed manual transmission, or most United States customers opted for the 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. Interestingly enough, the automatic is slightly faster than the manual version. And of course, the automatic has a manual mode. You just pop it over to your left and use the paddle shifts on your steering wheel, and you can have a more sporty driving experience if that's something you're into. Living here in Michigan, of course, we have 4 seasons, so I definitely recommend the xDrive, which is BMW's all-wheel drive model. I do enjoy having the heads-up display where I can just see my speed by looking straight out at the road as opposed to looking down at the gauges. The gauges are analog, very easy to follow. Your speedometer is on your left, your tachometer is on your right. One of the things you notice with this vehicle is when you get it up to highway speeds, you definitely get a certain amount of road noise from the tires, as well as some wind noise that comes from around the cabin. A little more than I really was expecting in a vehicle of this type. One of the things I really enjoy about this car is the seats. The seats, of course, are power seats, both driver and passenger. They have a memory feature, 2-button memory for 2 different settings. But these also have the optional lumbar support, and they have a adjustable bolster support, which is power adjusted, where you can pinch in the bolsters if that's something you're interested in. Definitely something you'd want to do if you were going to take the car out on the racetrack. The exhaust note of the vehicle is relatively quiet at low RPMs, but if you jump into it and go full throttle, you'll definitely hear the roar come to life, and I'll play a demonstration of what that's like now. Is a fun, sporty car to drive. I think it definitely fits in with the BMW motto of the ultimate driving experience. And really, you get a lot of value for the money. So right now, it's a 2015, it's 5 years old, it's got 52,000 miles on it. The value of the car is probably in the neighborhood of $24,000 to $25,000. And so for that amount of money, it's really a lot of automobile. Now, it won't have some of the newer technology that has come out in later generations. So it doesn't have adaptive cruise control, it doesn't have lane assist, and as I've mentioned before in the video, it does not have a remote car start feature, and all of those were available in later models. And that is my review of my 2015 BMW 435i with xDrive. My name is Tom Straub. This has been Find the Right Road. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed that video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. You might also want to check out some of the other videos on this car we've done. The 7 things I love about this car, the 7 things I hate about this car, and a video regarding the cost of ownership if you happen to be in the market and are considering buying a 4 Series BMW.